Well, hello and welcome to Gmodism Total Knowledge Channel. We're here today to reintroduce Wooden Wars. I intend to start up Wooden Wars a little bit again, and we will have a simple set of rules, and the plan is to bring some people together and do some Wooden Wars battles. So hopefully some of you will be interested, and we will have more of the discussion in Discord. Probably be very easy. When we have some vehicles ready, we'll probably just go on a server or a peer-to-peer thing and just have a little bit battle. So if you're interested, you should probably check out the comments, say that you're interested, and check out in the Discord as well. So we can discuss the whole thing. But you're welcome to come with suggestions also. It's not set in stone, but I have some rules as follows. And this is my only tank I built after these rules. Of course, we can build all types of vehicles. So, the weapon of the Wooden Wars, we will use regular turrets, regular wire mod turrets, and the maximum damage is 20 damage per second, 20 DPS. So when you go into turrets, you know, where are they now? Here. You can see this cannon in particular has the damage of 40 and fires a shot every 2 seconds, which means, well, do the math. 20 damage per second. And you can have how many guns you want, how many shots you want, but well, if I want 2 shots per shot, I naturally need to halve the damage in half, you know, because it's damage per second the craft can do. So if you want an airplane, you probably want 2 guns. Well, then you need to have half the damage. So no matter how many shots you shoot per shot, no matter how many guns you have, the damage per second has to be 20 of the craft. And well, if you actually have another person that will control a thing, well, anyways, it's damage per second per craft is 20. I guess if you make a very big craft and you have a dedicated gunner, you could have, you know, you could consider a turret that one person will man all the time, one craft, but one person cannot control more than 20 damage per second. That's probably better. One person, 20 damage per second. And there is one thing you have to have on your craft, and that is a explosive barrel. One of those regular barrels. You need to have a explosive thing in your craft, so that if that gets hit, your vehicle is basically wrecked. You can have other weapons than turrets, and I thought that you can have these explosive kind of props, propelled with, you know, fin tool. And of course, these types of contraptions cannot be guided in any way, just dumbfire. One thing that you also can't have is mouse-aimed system. So Expression 2 mouse-aimed systems or mouse steering systems will be prohibited because it will be too easy to maneuver. That means also that vector thrusters for mouse control crafts and guns will also be a no-go, because, well, mouse control will make things too easy. Yeah, you also can't have automatic firing system, that is putting up a ranger or something that make you always fire when you have something in the scope. So basically, the rules are keep it very simple and keep it decent and honest, you know. I'd say the first rule, make an honest build. Don't make don't have 50 stacks of wood in the front and use that as an armor. Mouse control is, you know, we don't use that, because if we don't have mouse control, if we need to have like, I'll show you my turret here. If I go in here, I just made this a regular turret which turns around in this direction using thrusters, and it also uses a hydraulic to point up and down like this, so it's a fairly good turret, but it's not using mouse control. And the reason why we want to do this is because we want to open up for people that want to have, you know, deliberately less accuracy. If you have a, you can see, if you have one of these, you know, guns, you might want to have bullet spread and a higher firing rate, so that you will be able to hit more often. You know, bullet spread can actually be good, or using shotgun, many shots, increase your chances to hit, which can be a good thing if you don't have too many, if you don't have too many things. So, also one thing, if your vehicle gets destroyed, you can use the 9mm pistol to defend yourself, and it should make the match a bit more simple. However, if you kind of die, then you lost that battle. But anyways, so no automatic firing, no mouse control, because we want to keep it. It's very basic actually. One thing that you really need to do is use parenting. You know, all the parts here, all the armor pieces, they are parented onto a gate in the back of the tank. So, and we use this parenting simply because we don't want to lag stuff out. So as much as possible is parented to a gate, and if you parent things to a gate, you know, shots will actually hit it. So that's pretty nice, isn't it? Now, and yes, no, like, don't use metal pieces to hide the wood, because they need to be entirely made of wood, with exceptions for kind of if you want to make a scope. I mean, there are no good wood scopes, so. But like, you know, the main rule is just keep it decent. Just build an all honest build, and yeah, I think you understand what I'm getting here. It's pretty easy. It's just for fun. It's no professional battle. It's just, you know, a few simple rules, you know. And then also use, you know, forcers, grapplers, and igniters. I don't know, grapplers, maybe you can use them. I don't know. It's just forcers and igniters. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. You can totally wreck things with the super strong forcers and just ignite things from a distance. So of course we can't use forcers and igniters. Well, let me just sum up the few rules. 20 damage per second per craft. No mouse control or aiming assistance or you know, anything that would make it too easy to aim. Basically, regular iron scope or something like this, and a key controlled craft is key. Yes. And well, let me show you this build at least, which is my first little wooden craft here after this. You just control the turret here, and you can sit inside it, but you don't see very much from here. And it fires every 2 seconds. Also added this little ammo dispenser because it looks cool. And well, this scope isn't very super accurate, but we aim up and down with R and F key. It's actually, no, it's okay. And we can of course turn sideways like this. It's a pretty simple tank actually. If we right click, we fire away our weird missile. It sometimes works, more often it doesn't work. It's a bit random actually. Oh well. Oh yeah, let's spawn that tank, and we spawn this tank, and we go into this tank, and we shoot at the other tank, just to show you its features. It's harder to aim than, you know, it's kind of the point. We don't want it to be too easy, because it makes a more challenge. Okay, we can fire. Oh yes, we got the turret. So after a few shots we can locate the turret. And of course, some parts, let's just get outside here, some parts are more vulnerable than other. Okay, whoops. Aha! We got a wheel. So it's kind of a very... I think this is a very balanced. 20 damage per second is after some trial and error. It seems to be a pretty... yeah, pretty balanced type. And you know what I see? I see the explosive. Bam! And here's where you happen, you know. You can totally wreck the other enemy when you get that part. So well, I think it's pretty fair. I will start building more vehicles, and I hope, you know, at least some of you will think this is a fine idea and build some vehicles on your own, and hopefully we'll be able to do a little battle thing sooner or later. Anyways, keep it decent. 20 damage per second per vehicle, and no mouse steering, mouse aiming, or automated fire or aiming assistance or something that make it too easy. You probably get it. Regular kind of slow turrets. Well, they don't have to be slow, but if they're fast, it's gonna be super hard to get a sharp shot. But you know, keep it decent. And I've said it very many times now, but you understand where I'm getting. So I will be building some more vehicles, and I hope you enjoy this little thing and idea to restart Wooden Wars, and well, I hope I see some of you interested. So post in the comments if you are interested to join, so I kind of know how many that might want to do this. Anyways, Gmodism Total Nerdy Channel signing out. I will be catching you in future videos.